Vince, thank you. And that cold we're feeling tonight, will continue to feel, has the potential to send chills through your wallet.
Jeremy Ross has more on what homeowners need to look out for in the days ahead. He's live tonight in Brown Deer.
You'll see signs across many communities like the one right behind me displaying those temperature numbers, and of course those very numbers expected to dip in the hours and days ahead. As that happens, experts tell us that the probability of certain kinds of failures, pipe bursts, actually increase. Call this food for thought about the temperatures. When a cold snap echoes across the city.
Keep them busy, and that kind of keeps your core temperature up.
Working with hot dogs redefines the term comfort food.
Especially over by all this hot equipment we got to keep us warm, at least.
I thought I better get my long johns out.
But the air brings both a chill and big business for Bob Sepler of Oak Creek Plumbing. He's anticipating dozens of calls over the next few days for frozen pipes.
And we're just making one big loop.
He shows us one way workers can defrost plumbing by forcing up to 400 amps through piping.
A little bit of electrical current provides a little bit of heat.
Another way uses heat directly.
This is a heat gun that provides a lot more heat than a hairdryer.
When water freezes in pipes, it expands and can break the plumbing, so defrosting can avoid thousands of dollars in damage. Sepler believes that damage could be greater than in years past because there's no snow on the ground to block frigid winds. The cold could have more direct access to exposed or more exposed plumbing, meaning potential pipe problems.
It's like an insulator, and when that insulation isn't there and you get that dramatic cold, you'll have more of a tendency for freezing pipe.
Try to stay inside as much as possible.
Weather that could drive sales for two different businesses. Temperatures called anything but hot.
Chilly. People love chili when it gets colder.
And I want to apologize because, believe it or not, when you're outside here in the cold, it's difficult for reporters at times to enunciate properly. Mr. Siepler tells us that there are ways to protect those pipes, simple as putting bales of hay outside of some of those exposed piping units to prevent the wind from blasting at it, the frigid wind, directly at least. He also says that also you could perhaps run the water in those pipes. This certainly could increase those water bills, but it allows that water to move through there and not freeze, and consider the alternative costs of cleaning up burst pipes. That's certainly something you don't want to deal with. We're live in Brown Deer. Jeremy Ross, Fox 6 News.
Thank you very much, Jeremy. Well, with many schools having tomorrow off, there may be more than a few kids eager to spend the day outdoors.
It's the Dr. King holiday, of course. Unfortunately, the bitter cold could turn playtime into frosty danger time. As our Chip Brewster shows us, even the most bundled up person is at risk.